Sounds really good having many skills, right? Well, it could be a challenge. Hi, my name is Farida. I am a fine artist. I paint landscape, abstract landscape with some realism. And this painting was one of my favorite, is one of my favorite, my recent painting, and I'm so in love with it. This is my painting process. I hope you guys enjoy. As you watch me paint, I wanted to discuss of how I have many different skills in many different areas. During my childhood, from kindergarten all the way to fourth grade, we moved around 3 times, and usually it's middle of the year. And when I got to the school, the kids were already in groups. I didn't know how to, put myself in there. I just never developed that people skill that I had to have that conversation. I'm not the type of person that I could extend the conversation for a long time. I just had a very hard time talking to people. I had a hard time making new friends. It was just all challenging for me. I don't know, a lot of people could just make friends easily, but I can't, and it's very difficult. Throughout my life, people would make fun of me because I would wear glasses, I wear hijab, and they just point at me, laugh at me, telling me I look like a Harry Potter, or telling me that, oh, look at those big glasses you're wearing, oh, you look so funny in it. And it hurted my feelings so much that I stopped talking to people. Wow, upstairs making so much noise, it's crazy. After school finished, college finished, I had so much time. I was only working and I wanted a career for myself. So I joined this school, Allen School for medical assistant. It was a pretty good school. It was so tough. It took about 9 months to finish. And I finished it, graduated, did the internship, and I even got a job. But I realized it's just not for me. I'm just not that type of person. I want to be around sick people all the time, and I'm just not the type of person that I would be caring for someone else like that, cleaning their vomits or touching their feet. It was just so grossing me out. I'm just not that type of person. After that, I quit that and I joined IT. I was like, you know what, I need to make money. I always had this dream where I would be in this huge, in the city, in the corner office with my glass window, seeing the whole city, and I wanted to do something like that. So I was like, you know what, I also wanted to make a lot of money. Of course, who don't, right? You need a steady income. We were all always told you need a steady income, a steady life, so where a paycheck is always coming in every week, so you don't need to worry about it. So I joined IT. Well, I joined IT. Throughout that, towards the end, I got married and I also conceived. And when I got pregnant, I was so sick, throwing up in bed. I was basically in bed up to my 4th month. It was so crazy. I did finish my IT and I was in the job market, but towards the end, it was getting me so frustrated because I'm applying to like maybe like 100 jobs a day, and like maybe 10 recruiters were calling back. And at the same time, I was also working at the bank, Chase Bank, and I couldn't pick up the phone calls, so I would have missed a lot of calls. And after I talked to the recruiters, they would say, oh, I will send the resume to the hiring manager and we would get back with you. The hiring manager will call you, and they would never call me back, and I was getting so frustrated. So the pregnancy was also difficult for me. I kind of had to quit my job. I was at home, and I kind of, the IT kind of phased away as the baby born, and I was back to square one. Like I need a something good, something have stability, something, a job where I could rely on. At this time, my kid is about like 2 years old. I said, you know what, I need to go back to school. I need to get my bachelor, finish it. So I got back to school. I did an online school, and yeah, as online, you're online. I'm home all the time. I didn't have the opportunity to communicate with other people. So once again, I'm left out with making connections, making new friends, and the opportunity just kept on pushing me. Like it's just, there was no opportunity to make friends. Yes, you could join online groups and all these things, but do you actually really make friends? It's really, really rare. So I did my web design, I got my bachelor, and apparently my portfolio wasn't good enough for me to get a job. So it was just very, very annoyed. I was just annoyed with my life. While that time the pandemic hit, TikTok became very popular, and I saw these girls making small businesses, and I wanted to try that too. I learned how to make resin art. Resin art was really, really nice. Like, I really wanted to do it, but I live in a two-bedroom apartment. There's not much ventilation, so I had to kind of give up on that. And I was building up rashes. My body was itching a lot. I even had to go to the dermatologist for that, and they were just saying maybe I'm allergic to the chemicals. So I had to kind of quit. And so after that, me and my sister started doing jewelry. As I mean, basically selling Indian jewelry, but that was not doing too well because the site we was using, they were not making really, they were not selling good like earrings and necklaces. They were having the same product over and over again, and we wanted different products. And to be a jewelry business, you really need to kind of have good connection, and we couldn't find that connection. So yeah. I kind of forgot to mention, when I was doing the web design, graphic design for my bachelor, I was doing 3D animation, so I learned that too. So yeah, you can imagine all these things that I did. It's crazy. I know you guys are wondering, like, this girl is crazy. She jumped so many different careers, tried so many different things, but you have to do it. You don't know what you're gonna end up with. You have to try everything. And it's not like I had, all this time to gossip with someone, so I kept myself busy. I was at home with my kid, and my kid is young. Who am I gonna talk to? So I joined courses. I tried so many different things. I even did photography. I couldn't really stick with the photography because my kid was too young, and I had nowhere to leave her when I would go meet the clients. So I kind of gave up on that too. I really wanted to do photography, but while I was doing photography, I learned how to do photo editing, and that was a game changer for me. I started doing photo editing. I opened up Fiverr. I started editing people's photos, and I made some extra income, so that really helped. In the meantime, I saw people was making reaction videos, YouTube. I was like, you know what, I'm home, might as well. So I started making I opened up a YouTube channel making reaction videos, but my family was making fun of me, and I got discouraged once again. So I canceled the YouTube channel. I gave up on that. I was like, you know what, I'm just not cut out. So that's it. I know you guys must thinking like, wow, this girl did so much, but all these things is because I had free time. I wanted to keep myself busy so I didn't feel left out. That my sister, she got so many friends. Everybody around me have so many friends. Hey, even my husband have a billion friends, and I was left out. So I was like, you know what, I need to keep myself busy. I don't want to feel what I'm feeling. So I kept on joining these courses, doing these extra stuff, learning these skills. And hey, it helped me. I do freelance work from there. So I was watching TikTok, and I saw these amazing art videos. I was like, you know what, I could do that. I could learn that. And art is something that you don't need to talk to people. You make art for yourself, and you don't have to have a connection with anybody. You could just make art, and the art will speak for itself. And that's when I fell in love with art, and ever since then I'm painting. But throughout my art journey, that's a different video. But yeah, I'm still doing art, and I'm loving it. So if you guys got anything out of this video, that is, don't give up. It's okay if you have many skills. It's okay that you dabbled in so many things, and you don't need to be afraid. And it's also okay that you don't have a bunch of friends. I don't have friends, so doesn't mean I'm a loser. It just means that I like to be alone. I actually don't like to be alone. I like people, but having a hard time communicating. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy my little story time. If you guys did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.